Hey everyone, it's me. This is like my third time trying to film this, so yeah, here we go. Time to actually talk about shit. I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for watching the video on Azil's channel. It's just been such a cool experience for me to read all the comments and see everyone's reactions and stuff. There is one thing that I wanted to mention now, because when I was filming Azil's video, I didn't even think to mention this because I honestly, truly thought there wouldn't be a single person to relate to me. Not a single person. I truly thought that. Isn't that ridiculous? So I didn't even think to mention that you probably shouldn't self-diagnose. Don't do that. It is okay to say you strongly suggest that you have something, but to say that you do have something without being formally diagnosed, it's not really healthy and it's not really safe. And I just want to say, if you feel that you have this, please, it's okay to say you suspect. Just don't say you do for sure until you've been diagnosed. And I think that's been important. I do not vibe with self-diagnosing. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. Man, I love doing that whole video. I check the comments like all the time, and every time I remember I go check to see if anything new has been on there. Like, I've gotten so many great comments from people who I've given this a name to. They've been like this their whole life, but they didn't even realize that there's a name. So I did that. That feels pretty great. Basically, people who are helping understand loved ones better. Like, I saw this comment with this one friend of a person that has ARFID, where it's so traumatizing to them that they don't want to talk about it, but they've always wanted to learn more about their friend, and I've helped them learn a little more about their friend. I've had parents write messages. I've had an old childhood friend of mine that I haven't talked to in years. I haven't talked to her since. I'm just really glad that I got to spread awareness on what has been my entire life. So, yeah. I guess some people have wanted to learn more about what it's like to be me. Well, with this thing. So, I don't know. There's one thing that I didn't mention in the video because it was not in my mind the entire time, because I haven't experienced it in a while. Basically, one question I get a lot is, like, what actually does happen if you try and eat new foods? And one thing that I forgot, because I don't eat new foods, like, ever, so I forget that I had this, is that I have a gag reflex if you try and give me something that I hate. It's physical gag reflex, and my body just has to do it. Like, you give me something new, that happens, like, almost every single time. So it's not exactly pleasant. So yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. So it's another reason not to deal with that. Just basically, it just doesn't have to do with eating foods. It has to do with being around foods, like foods that I don't like or don't like the smell of, at least. Like, if my family is cooking something I absolutely hate the smell of, I can't leave my room. If my husband is eating anything with hot sauce, and he loves hot sauce, okay? It's I mean, I like that he likes hot sauce, but it's one of my least favorite smells ever, and that's one of his favorite things to eat. So anytime he's eating that, I hide in my room, and I've got a candle. This candle's a godsend. So yeah, that does help. Let's talk more about my husband, because he's fantastic, and I didn't say anything really about him in the video. He's very accommodating, and that is what I need. I don't need someone to push me. I need someone to help me live my life comfortably. So he has taken things out of his diet that he knows I hate. Hot sauce is different because he loves hot sauce like I love waffles, and asking him to get rid of hot sauce is like asking me to get rid of waffles. So I cannot ask him to get rid of hot sauce, no matter how much I hate it. He loves it too much. You know, I can't. I want him to have something that makes him happy. I'll deal with that one thing, even though it's the worst thing. But, you know, things like sugary drinks that have really strong smells. Drinks are one of the worst. He loves all different kinds of drinks, but I hate all those smells. And he's found this one flavored drink that doesn't have a strong smell. If I'm out there making my chicken at dinner time, and he knows he's going to be making something that I hate, he will wait until I leave to, like, bring the ingredients that he knows I hate, like sandwiches have really terrible smells. It's so helpful. He knows to, like, not push and just to help me be comfortable, and he does that with so many things. He's the best. Yeah, it took him a while to learn what is good and what is bad for me, but now he just knows. He sees something, he's like, oh yeah, you would hate that, or oh, this smell would not work for you, I won't get that. He's so great. God damn it. I love him so much. Trying to keep this video relatively short. I actually wrote an outline so I don't ramble like I've done the past 2 times. I guess you're wondering how I'm doing today. It's been about quite a few months since I was in that video. I'm actually doing fantastic, but not because of eating things. There's nothing to do with eating, actually 0 to do with eating. I finally got my driver's license and my first car, and I've been driving and it's been scary. It's been terrifying. I waited this long to drive. Remember, I'm 24 because I've been terrified. I finally did it, and we are moving into our own house, not a house, apartment, on December. I'm living with my dad. We live with my dad, and I can't wait to have our own place. Trust me, I cannot wait. There's that. I guess, you know, I'm just feeling more independent. I'm feeling more like an adult, and I'm actually doing the shit. So that's great. If you're wondering medically how I'm doing, I did have another blood test. They said that my vitamin D was better, but still kind of low, and I'm deficient in B12. That was not there last year when I checked, so I was actually surprised, but I've been taking B12, and I've been feeling more awake, and that's fantastic because I was so tired for a while. I try to get my blood work done every year. So yeah, I have another appointment with my doctor so we can discuss more, and I have to wait till after we move to do that, so fucking goddamn, I gotta wait so long. But you know, other than that, I'm excited to get a new doctor when I move because the doctor over here is trash. I hate it because I ask any questions, like, oh, you're gonna make a new appointment. I'm like, that doesn't promote healing, that promotes money. So it's like, I have so many questions. There's a comment on the video that's just like, just because you don't have very many effects other than vitamin deficiencies doesn't mean there aren't any you could be used to them. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ask. And I did, and they just like shot me down, told me to make another appointment. I'm like, yeah, no. It's impossible to make another appointment at that place anyway, so I found another doctor. Already set up an appointment for when we move shortly after, and I'm gonna ask them then. you know, let them know, hey, I'm actually trying to make an effort here. Please don't ignore me or like tell me to make another appointment. I'm gonna fight someone. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop here, keep the video relatively short. This is short to me. It's still probably pretty long. Anyway, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will respond to as many as I can. And I have so many people saying like, sorry if this sounds insensitive, but, and then they say something that is completely not insensitive. If you're trying to better your knowledge and learn about something that you don't know before, that's not insensitive. That is curiosity. And no matter how may it come across to you, unless you're actually trying to be rude, it's not going to be insensitive. It just may be ignorance at most, but that's not even that bad. So, I mean, I'll try and answer anything that I can. Unless you're an asshole, then I'm not going to answer shit to you. Thank you all for subscribing to this channel for absolutely no reason. Glad I finally got around to making something. And I will probably keep updating you as things go on, except it took me a long time to make this video, because I have multiple shit that I do and other things to make and a whole, like, God, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'll try. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye. Let's go, I did the thing. Made the video and shit, yeah, finally. Thanks for watching. The fuck? How it feels. What feels? I wrote notes. How what feels? What do I feel? On what? What the fuck did I write how it feels for?